This is Nathan Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. Today is Wednesday, May 7, 2025. We are located at 524 South Muirfield Road, Los Angeles, California, 90020. We're performing a video waistline and sewer line inspection through a 3-inch black ABS end of the line clean out here, located on the just outside the garage doors here, just below the ADU unit. We are running a tub in the ADU here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna place our camera head. This is our garage area here. This is the back of the property. This is the other side of the garage. This is the ADU above us, and we're just going to place our camera head at the top of the clean out here. There is appears to be a draining into the clean out as well here. So what we're going to do is we're going to place our camera head at the top, and we're going to zero out at the end of the line, and we're just going to begin our waistline and sewer line inspection. So we're just going to continue to push out. We are in black ABS. That is our tub coming in from upstairs. You can see you make a couple turns there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to try to utilize this water and push out as far as we can get, and hopefully locate another clean out in the front of the property and continue to there. We are in all black ABS, and all the black ABS seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. So what we're going to do is we're just going to continue to push out a couple more turns here, and we're just going to utilize this water to help us push out. And we're just going to take a good look. All the black ABS so far seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. So we're just going to continue to push out. And we'll push out to approximately 100 feet, and from there we'll locate that area. So we're just going to continue to push out and utilize this water to help us push out. That joint there seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. And we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area, and we're just going to locate and see where we are. And we're going to pause here. Okay, we did go ahead and locate this area. We were just in the middle of the driveway next to the playground area. We did go ahead and mark it with the red crayon at approximately 2 foot 0 inches deep here. This is at 100 feet. And this is from the back of the ADU at the end of the line clean out, and it is going along the driveway. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause our mic here, and we're just going to try to continue to push all the way out until we get to the back of the home and hopefully locate another clean out. If not, there's a waistline clean out on the side of the front home as well, so we may have to relocate ourselves to there and continue to push out from there. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause our mic here, and we're just going to try to continue to push out. Okay, we did go ahead and push out to 167 feet 4 inches on our camera monitor. So what we're going to do here, we're going to pause and locate this area, and we're just going to shut down all our water as well.
A little bit more.
Okay, we did go ahead and we marked this area in the driveway with a red crayon mark. This is 167 feet 4 inches on our camera monitor, and we're just right in front, approximately 15 feet shy from the front side steps there, right in the front gate of the main house. So the main line sewer is running along the driveway, right down the center of the driveway. And we did go ahead and right on the corner of that house, as you enter the gate there, on the wall, there's a little access panel. You can see there is a 4-inch black ABS waste lines coming through, and they are tying into the main line into the driveway. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to pull back, and we're going to pull all the way back towards our ADU, and we're going to relocate ourselves to another clean out just in front in the main house there, and from there we'll continue to push all the way back out to reach our city sewer tie-in. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull back, and we are in black ABS sewer line, and all this sewer line here is all in fair and maintainable condition. No root intrusions, no offsets, no breaks. So we're just going to continue to pull back. You can see that joint there seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. This is just running right down the center of the driveway from the ADU. We do cut to the right hand side around the pool, and it just goes right out by the pool equipment, and it goes right down the center of the driveway. So what we'll do is just continue to pull back, take a good look. And you can see here we are holding a little bit of water, and then we come up and out of the belly there. Nothing too major. And make a little bit of a turns here. And we're just going to continue to pull back towards the ADU unit in the garage area, just in the back of the property. And we're just going to continue to pull back, and we are pulling back towards the ADU unit here. And all the black ABS sewer line from the ADU that's running along the driveway, right down the center. All of that seems to be all in fair, maintainable condition. You can see we make a turn here. That is our turn we make to go towards the driveway, and we're pulling back towards the ADU here. And we're just going to continue to pull back. You can see those joints there are all in fair maintainable condition. And we're just going to continue to pull back. And we're just going to continue to pull back underneath the ADU unit here. You can see those tie-ins. And you can see some more tie-ins there. That is our tie-in from upstairs. And we're going to pull up and out of our end of the line clean out here, the back of the garage. And we're going to relocate ourselves to a mainline clean out just in front of the gate there in the front of the property on the left hand side. So we're going to pause here. Okay, we did go ahead and relocate ourselves to a 4-inch black ABS waistline located on the side of the main house here, just along the driveway. We did go ahead and map out the driveway from the ADU. Does run along the center of the driveway, and the front main house does have branch lines that tie into it. So what we're going to do is we're going to run one of these branch lines from the main house, and we're just going to tie right into the sewer, and we're going to continue to push on out. So this is our 4-inch black ABS waistline clean out here on this right hand side, or sorry, excuse me, the left hand side if you're facing the house. Left hand side just along the driveway. This is the front of the property here, and this is the rear of the property along the driveway. And we're just going to place our camera head at the top of the clean out and zero out here, and we're just going to begin to push out. And we'll take a good look at all this black ABS waistline here. This is running underneath the kitchen here. Camera head did get a little dirty, so we're just going to continue to push out, and we're going to try run some water. We're going to shake our camera head right here. We do have some water, and you can see our camera head did get clear, so we're just going to continue to push out and take a good look at all the black ABS waistline. Make a turn here, make a little bit of a drop, and we're just going to continue to push out. You can see here we make another drop. And we're just going to continue to push through the waistline here. And you can see here we're making another turn as well. And you can see we do have another tie-in. And we'll push out to approximately 75 feet. And from there we'll locate this area. So we're just going to continue to push out. And we'll pause here for a moment and locate this area. Okay, we did go ahead and locate this area. And we did locate it just on the left-hand side of the property, just outside the gate. And it was just at the mainline sewer cleanout. We did go ahead and find a 4-inch black ABS mainline sewer cleanout just on the gravel area there next to the property. And we do have some inspectors in the house running some water, but you can see this section here is holding some water. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull back slowly, and we'll pull back from this point, and we'll relocate ourselves to the front of the property, and hopefully from that mainline sewer clean out there, you can see when we pull back it is holding some water, and you can see just in front of us there is a mainline sewer clean out. So we did go ahead and push all through the waistline here underneath the home, and we did exit the front of the property. So what we're going to do is we're just going to continue to pull back, and we did pull up and out of that water there, and we're going to make a little bit of a turn. And all the black ABS waistline here, all seems to be all in fair, maintainable condition. No root intrusions, no offsets. Just holding a little bit of water, but that is typical. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And you can see here we're making a couple more turns. And we're just going to continue to pull back through all the black ABS waistline. We have a couple tie-ins there. And we'll make another turn here. And we're just going to continue to pull back. This is going underneath the kitchen. So we're just going to continue to pull back. Again, all the black ABS. You can see somebody did run some water there. So we're just going to continue to pull back. Another black ABS waistline. All seems to be all in fair and maintainable condition at this time. And we're going to pull up and out of our waistline clean out here. And we're going to pause for a moment and we're going to relocate ourselves. Okay, we did go ahead and relocate ourselves to the front of the property just outside the gates on the left-hand side of the house. Just right next to the gas meter, we do have a 4-inch black ABS mainline sewer clean out. And we did go ahead and push all the way from the back of the property all the way through the driveway. And we did go ahead and run a waistline. And we did go ahead and stop here. So what we're going to do is we're going to wipe our camera lens a little bit. We got a little bit of smuts there. And we're just going to wipe our camera head here. You can see this is our clean out. This is the gas meter here. This is the front of our property. We are on the left-hand side. This is the driveway area here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to place our camera head at the top of the clean out and zero out here. And we're just going to begin take a good look at our sewer line. So we're just going to drop down. You can see we were holding a little bit of water there, and we do transition to what appears to be cast iron. And everything from behind this point is all black ABS, and it is cast iron. So what we're going to do is we're just going to continue to push out, and we're going to try to shake our camera head here. Try to get it nice and clear. We're going to go ahead and flush a toilet and continue to push out. So we're going to pause here for a moment. We do have another inspector. They did go ahead and run some water. So we're just going to try to shake our camera head a little bit right here. And you can see we did go ahead and get it free. So we're just going to continue to push out and take a good look. The cast iron does see its life expectancy. You can see a bunch of scaling and build up here. So we're just going to continue to push out. And it appeared that right when we dropped into our mainline sewer clean out, we did immediately transition to what appears to cast iron. So there is 46 feet, 47 feet of cast iron right now. So we're just going to continue to push out until we reach our property line to lateral, or until we make another transition into a different type of pipe. So we're just going to continue to push out. You can see we did have an opening there. So we're just going to pull back just a little bit. And that was at, we're just going to continue to pull back just a little bit more. And you can see we do have an opening there. Kind of difficult to see with the debris. And that is approximately 63 feet, 5 inches. On our way back, we'll take a good look at that. So we're just going to continue to push out. And what we're going to do is we're going to pause our mic here. And we're just going to try to utilize some more water and help us push all the way out. And once we reach our city sewer tie-in, we'll take a good look from there. And you can see we did transition into concrete sewer pipe. So that is our property line to lateral transition. That is just out by the sidewalk to curb area. You can see in the lateral, in the joints there in the concrete, we do have some root intrusions as well. So we're just going to continue to push out, and we made a little bit of a turn here, and we dropped into our city sewer. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull back, and we're going to pull back a little bit more. You can see this is our city sewer beneath us, and we're going to pull back just a little bit more here, and we're going to come up and out of the sewer, and that is our saddle there. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we did go ahead and run some water just to help flush out the line here, and we're just going to push in just a little bit here. You can see this is our sewer. This is the saddle here, and that is the city sewer running beneath us, and we're just going to begin to pull back. We're going to pull back into our concrete sewer line here. You can see that is our saddle, and you can see there in that concrete joint there with a couple root intrusions, and we're just going to continue to pull back. We did see quite a few root intrusions there in the joint, so we're just going to take a good look at, see, you can see some more root intrusions there in those joints. And it looks like they're just coming in from the joints there, but we would have to get that hydrojetted so we can get a better look at the joints there. So we're just going to continue to pull back. This is in the street. This is our lateral. We do have a concrete lateral. So we're just going to continue to pull back. You can see the neoprene band there being exposed in that joint. So we're just going to continue to pull back some more here. And you can see some more root intrusions in that joint, as well as the neoprene band showing in those joints. So we're just going to continue to pull back, and you can see here we are transitioning into cast iron. So what we're going to do is we're just going to push out just a little bit, and we're going to locate that area. We're going to push it just a little bit more, and we're going to pause here. This is our cast iron to concrete transition here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause and locate this area. Okay, we did go ahead and locate this area, and it is approximately 5'5". 5'5" in the swale of the street there, just in the street where the water runs. We did go ahead and mark it with an orange dot of paint, and that is our property line to lateral transition. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull back here, transition from concrete lateral back into cast iron sewer line here, and this is just in the front of the property, just coming up here in the grass area, and it's definitely seen its life expectancy here in the cast iron. So we're just going to continue to pull back all the way towards the mainline sewer cleanout located on the left hand side next to the gas meter and the front gate. Just on the driveway side, you can see here some more of the cast iron, and you can see all that scaling and build up. So we're just going to continue to pull back. You can see here we're still in the cast iron. This is just coming up the grass area in the front of the property. So we're just going to continue to pull back, take a good look.
That's the question. Do you see any mold in there?
Okay, we're just going to continue to pull back, and we're going to pull up and out of our clean out here. Now we'll conclude our video sewer line inspection.